Yo, yo, yo.
We're back.
You know what makes me think? Like, I just said yo, yo, yo. It was like it was at the slip of my tongue. No, it was at the tip of my tongue. It didn't slip from my tongue. It was just
Actually, it did slip out. But you didn't mean to say it.
What's slipped out? The yo, yo, yo.
Well, hold up. What we talking about?
I was talking about my tongue.
I'm talking about those words.
Okay,
I didn't see your tongue at all, brother. It's
all right,
like
good.
blocked by the microphone.
Oh, exactly.
And I wasn't looking that direction either.
Well, I'm saying it made me think. As soon as I said yo, 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 it made me think like, am I just like this black that I start off with yo, yo, yo? Like, do other races if they were to just start talking, do they just start off with yo, 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 yo? Like, I don't know if this is good or bad, right or wrong, or even relevant. It might not even be relevant.
I would hate to say it's race related. Probably just more a social thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that helped me out. It was like, man, am I just because it's just yo. I could have said, hey, how are you?
Yeah, because I know Middle Eastern people that say yo all the time.
You know, Middle Eastern people
that say yo all the time.
When they say what's up to you,
yo all the time. Italians, they say yo.
Do they say ayo?
I don't know.
Because I do the whole ayo. I didn't say ayo, but I did the three-peat. I did the yo, yo, yo when we came on.
I mean, like, I know people would be like the yo. They'd be like the yo. But it's not like an ayo. It's like yo. Yo, like, what are you doing? Like, where's Mario? You know, type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, as long as it's not a
and then there's the There's the yo, If you in Canada, they be the yo,
They say yo and then a?
I know they say the A after everything, so I figured if they say yo, they'll say the A at the end of the yo.
They probably just do the a.
But they got to say the yo,
I think a is more like a suffix, too, than it is a prefix. So we say yo at the beginning.
The yo will be the prefix.
Afterwards.
And then
they say, yo, how was your day,
It's still A. It's the same. Anyway, yo, thank y'all for tuning in to Off the Pad Podcast,
You said
man.
yo. You said, anyway, yo, thank you.
I mean, I say yo anyway.
Hello there. We are indubitably excited to bring you Season 3 of Off the Pad Podcast. The podcast committed to giving you the funnies, the dialogue, and all the entertainment you can have on the topics that you suggest. Now, whether you are at work, at home, in your car, on your bike, or skipping a loo, it's time to sit back, relax, get ready for the best moments of your day. Just like a nice cool breeze, a scent of fresh cut grass, or even a touch from an orange.
Yo, this Chameleon Rod, man, and you rolling, you listening, you in the zone with my man, Jaye Tola and Corey Masha. Off the Pad, baddest podcast on this side of the universe. You heard it from me, right, man? I'm out.
Thank you to the following people for providing today's topics: Cyrita Rattel, AJ Figgy, Tony Middleton, Tina Phillips Allen, Laurie Lindbergh, Domingue Cofield, Buzz Barton, Kidi Elweedy. The moment is here. Allow me to introduce to you two gentlemen, fresh with bald heads and fresh with the jokes. Jaye Tola and Corey Marshall.
Alright, first off, you could at least change the first part. You could have used the D, you could have used the B.
Hold on, what do you mean? Figgity, diggity, biggity?
Yeah, I didn't know what the word was going to end up being. So I was like holding my breath the whole entire time. Like, oh my God, like, how is it going to, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
I was saying figgity, figgity, figgity.
Okay.
It wasn't a word. It was just.
I got you. I'm good. I'm with it. I was holding my breath the whole time. That's all I was saying. I didn't know what that whole word was going to be because I stutter. So I mean, you know, hey.
Off the Pad is here, baby.
We ain't going nowhere.
And let's get into the topics.
Safe.
Round 1. Speed topics. Snoopers. the people who go into their significant other's messages and ask the other person questions like, "How do you know my husband or wife?"
That's a very quick breakup or divorce for me. Absolutely, it's super quick. That's not even a question. That's not even something that we're gonna have a talk about. Let me find out my fiance. I don't know if y'all listen to the first episode, but I'm engaged. Season 3, I'm coming to y'all as an engaged man, and I promise you, if my fiance tells me, or if I find out that she went through my Facebook and just started messaging women, "How do you know my fiance, my boyfriend, or whatever?" It's over. I'm taking the ring back. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna hold it for the next girl or something. I don't know, but it's over.
All right, well, hold up. I don't know. Because I'm asking the question like, did she do this through your account or did she do this through her account?
Hold on. How can she look through my friends through her account? She's looking for messages.
She can go on your page, so she has to be logged into your account.
Yeah.
And then so she's messaging people through your account?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. That's kind of iffy, man. Like if there's something going on, she has every right to question.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. She has every right to question you or me. My fiance.
She can question that person if she wants
Absolutely
to.
not.
Yes, she can. Why
man,
not?
You cross the line.
How would you cross the line?
You cross.
That person is first of all.
You didn't cross the line. You crisscrossed the line. You doubled. The thing said, past that line.
If your husband or your wife, right? If the spouse, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So, Negro, if somebody is messing with you, she has every right to confront that person.
No, she needs to check with me.
No, she doesn't have to check with you.
And say, "Hey, who is this that you messaging, or what's going on in this situation?"
She just read what's going on.
She don't know everything.
I mean, but she reads the message. "Hey, daddy, big daddy, da 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 da." You don't be talking like that. I mean, yo, I'm like, who are you? Hello, this is his wife. Why are you referring to him as big daddy and da 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 da?
Are you reading my messages? How do you know the girls call me big daddy?
I'm just saying. I mean, but because you mess with corny women, other than Michelle. It's just
that's funny. I hope her mother listens to this podcast. Like, your daughter calls you Big Daddy. That is hilarious. No, man, but you got me tripping. There's no way that she should reach out. I know if I were to go do my girl stuff and I see some messages from another dude, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, or text messages. You said, hold on. I'm not going to go to another dude.
There's a difference between you saying your girl and your wife. If it's my wife, that's a whole different story. Like, who is this dude? Like, I need to know. If you just my girl, we boyfriend, girlfriend, have at it.
No, I'm saying, it doesn't matter. Hold on.
To me, it maybe matters the depth of our relationship.
I'm talking about who you reach out to. You saying you reach out to the dude. Even if it's your wife, you don't reach out to the dude and ask him, how does he know your wife? You ask your wife, how do you know this dude?
I asked the dude.
Nah, that's what kind of. I don't like that.
If I'm already in my wife's Facebook account and I see something sketchy going on in the inbox, I could just cut right through the middleman and ask the dude, "Yo, how you know my wife?"
The dude is the middleman.
No,
you and your wife are in a relationship, not the dude. You know, here's the thing. I've been on that end.
I'm still asking the dude. What? You was never married. You was never on that end.
In the past, I've been.
You were married in the past?
No. I've been the guy where a dude who had a wife
relationship
come to me.
Oh, okay.
And ask me, why? How do I know his wife?
And so that's coming from a whole different. That's why you just still feeling sensitive from that situation. No, that's why you don't like it. I wouldn't like it either.
No, you don't come to me, bro. You go to your wife, and that's how I feel. I don't come to another dude. I go to my girl. I check that.
But here's the thing. Maybe you do both. But for me, I'm going to that person as well. If I'm in my wife's Facebook account, I'm going to him first. I'm not going to. I'm coming to you. Trust me. Like, of course, you do go to the wife. Yes, you do. That's coming. But there's nothing wrong with first asking who. You know what I'm saying? And then for the most part, I kind of think that women already asked the girl anyway before they even came to you, just to see if you're going to lie.
And that's probably true with the way women are. But you don't do it. That's all I'm saying.
I say go for it. Hit him up. If you're in there, you shouldn't be in there in the first place.
Okay, we agree on that. You shouldn't be in there in the
so
first
my whole
place.
angle was coming from if I'm in there.
Okay.
And if I see something that doesn't belong, confront it.
That's fine. And we're out of time.
And that's what happened to you. So, but I don't know.
I wish I had more time to talk about this, but we don't.
Well, we out of time.
Yeah. Thank you for your topic, Mr. or Mrs. Suggester. Let's go, Jasmine.
Coffee.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but I have been crushing like hot chocolate with like coffee in it. I don't know if that's like
What?
I don't know what it's called, but
That's not called. What the heck is that?
it's hot chocolate with coffee in it.
Thank you for clarifying. That sounds disgusting.
No, it's great.
Hot coffee with chocolate. What do you say?
I didn't say nothing that complicated.
Hot coffee with chocolate in it.
It's hot chocolate.
What am I
man.
missing? Oh, hot chocolate.
Yeah,
Hot chocolate with
coffee in it.
coffee. You put the mushroom, the marshmallows.
Yeah, it's not a pizza coffee. What is this? Is this is Pizza Hut new coffee pizza? Is this?
I don't know where I came with mushroom from. Marshmallows. You put marshmallows in.
What are you drinking?
You got marshmallows and you
Got
got
fungus
chocolate
in your coffee.
and coffee.
Nah, I don't do marshmallows.
How do you put coffee? Hold on. I don't even understand. You have like already made coffee that you put in hot chocolate, or you put like the coffee like
Nah,
the ground.
Well,
the
if
ground
I
coffee?
make it, I'll do the hot chocolate, and then I'll take like maybe like instant coffee, and then I'll drop like a teaspoon in the hot chocolate.
You make it hot chocolate with water.
Milk.
You make it hot chocolate with milk,
With milk.
and you put coffee in the milk with the
Yes.
hot chocolate with
Yes.
the marshmallows.
I don't do marshmallows.
You don't like marshmallows?
Not my hot chocolate.
You don't like marshmallows in your hot chocolate?
I don't like. Well, you keep saying mushrooms.
I said marshmallows.
I don't
last
like
time.
marshmallows in my hot chocolate.
All right, that's stupid, but okay.
But do you drink marshmallows in your hot chocolate?
Yes,
Okay.
but I don't put coffee in it. I don't like coffee.
I don't like the taste of coffee either.
Why you put it in your marshmallow?
I don't put it in my marshmallows.
I just drew a blank. What is it?
Like, yeah, I think you took mushrooms before we did this podcast. He took a handful of mushrooms in his coffee
I drew a blank. Yeah, that was crazy.
while he was going through
Hot
his Facebook.
chocolate.
While he was going through Michelle's Facebook.
Hot chocolate. Why do you put coffee in your hot chocolate if you don't like coffee?
If I need coffee, I drink hot chocolate with coffee in it. Like, if I have a long night ahead of me and then I need to stay awake, instead of drinking a cup of coffee, I'll make some hot chocolate and then I put some coffee in it. Just for, like, to have that taste. But I'll add the caffeine to it to keep me awake.
Okay, all right.
So I've been using the coffee for the caffeine benefits. Even though I hate the taste of coffee, I got to, add some, switch it up.
So what about other energy boost options?
I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan of the coffee, but
Okay, but it's
Yeah.
better than nothing, I guess. is
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah.
All right, well, I just flat out don't like coffee, and I don't know what to say about this coffee subject.
I think as a non-coffee drinker, I have heard that 7-Eleven has the best coffee.
7-Eleven, you kidding me? They're beating Starbucks?
Well, I forgot about Starbucks.
Hey, how would you go to 7-Eleven like Starbucks?
It's like-
where'd you hear that from?
I think this
from
was
a guy
probably
who puts
before
mushrooms in their hot chocolate.
somebody can't afford Starbucks, probably. But no, I mean, I've heard that 7-Eleven has like great coffee, and I can't argue that 7-Eleven does have some great hot chocolate. Like when it comes, all right, well, of the gas stations and service stations, 7-Eleven has the best hot chocolate. I can't stand other people's hot chocolate from other service stations, so I'm pretty sure the coffee is that same par.
I like Budweiser.
In your coffee,
I just like Budweiser.
do you put coffee in your Budweiser?
I put just Budweiser.
Do you put mushrooms in your Budweiser?
If I don't have hot chocolate,
Mushrooms or marshmallows? I said mushrooms.
I don't even know. I heard marshmallow. I've had some Budweiser coffee before this episode. I'm sorry. You have me so confused.
I don't have anything, dog. I'm just, you didn't want to throw out the mushrooms.
I'm gonna have to go back. And listen to this episode myself to see what I said.
Sober.
I probably have to drink some coffee to sober me up.
I probably got to eat some mushrooms.
Porta Johns.
What the heck is a Porta John?
Come on now.
Come on, what do you mean? What is a Porta?
Porta John, the big blue toilets they be like at the construction sites.
Porta Potty.
Well, that's AKA Porta Potty, but they're known as Porta Johns.
Who knows them as Porta Johns?
I mean, I recognize the name Porta Johns.
You heard of Porta Johns?
I've heard of Porta Johns.
I've never heard of Porta Johns.
You ever heard of Go to the John?
Yes.
Have you heard of Go to the Toilet?
Yeah, they don't call them Porta toilets.
What?
You trying to make the comparison? They don't call it Porta toilets.
Well, you kind of jumped ahead from what I was saying, but yeah. Do you say you go to the John?
Yes.
Do you say you go to the potty?
I said it before. I mean,
all those things are portable. Is this a portable version of the John? Portable version of the toilet? Portable version of the potty? Porta potty, Porta John, Porta toilets, portable toilet.
I understand that, but I've never heard of Porta John.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
Have you heard of Porta Commode?
No, but I would know what they're talking about if I heard it. I haven't heard of portable commode or Porta Commode.
What about a Porta Head? They use head as Navy jargon. They use the head on submarines when you have to go to PP on a submarine. Yeah, I gotta stop laughing.
I can't.
Porta Johns. Anyway, I heard of Papa John's.
Go back to Porta Head on the submarines.
It's what they use when you're surrounded by a bunch of seamen. SEAMEN.
Gotcha.
Seamen.
Oh, okay.
Nate. Anyway, yeah. So Porta Johns. I don't like using them.
I don't think anybody likes using Porta Johns. I think it's just a matter of convenience. I
can't wait.
I want to save up to get a nice Porta John. I think it's just like the only option. You know what I'm saying? Either that or your pants. So it's like, you know what? I don't want to go in my pants, so I'm going to go in this box.
You know what? I think I'm going to do that.
What, buy a Porta John or go in your pants? Which one?
I'm going to buy a Porta John.
You're going to have it in your house or outside?
I'm gonna have it in my backyard. Just sitting back there. For no reason.
I don't even think that's legal. I don't know. Some kind of neighborhood requirements. Why does my stomach hurt?
I'm gonna find a dude named John that has a bucket, and I'm gonna send him around to different construction sites with a sign that says, "I'm the Porta John." Put him in a blue outfit. Put him in some overalls. Have him in a blue overalls with a long beard.
Anyway, Porta Johns, I think it's very useful. Oh man! All right.
I think we laughed through most of this entire. I was about to say through most of this entire topic.
This whole podcast, yo.
I am tearing up. I am crying. Porta Johns, eh?
Have you ever? But yeah, I guess. I don't know. Have you ever? Do you have like a bad Porta John experience? Do you have a bad Porta John experience?
Is that a trick question?
No, it's a real question. Have you had a bad? Well, yeah, I guess every experience should be a bad one. Yeah, you never left a Porta John. That was a pleasurable experience I had.
I think the better question is, have you ever had a good porta potty experience? And it's like, the answer is no.
Yeah.
I think the worst experience was on a haunted hayride.
Okay.
During the Halloween week.
The Porta John wasn't on a haunted hayride, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, it wasn't part. It wasn't part of the hayride.
No, it wasn't on the cart.
Oh no! It wasn't on the.
Okay, I thought y'all was riding through the haunted fields on the cart with the porta potty on the whatever, the wagon.
No, it was just on site near like the registration, near the pay station and whatnot. But what made it weird? I'm guessing they incorporated it subtly into their whole Halloween thing, because when you go to use the bathroom, there was a dude that came
out the porta potty. Was that John?
No, he came and knocked on the door. He came but on the backside of it and just screamed, and it made you like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah, that wasn't funny, but it wasn't nice either. I didn't like it. It's like, this is my private time.
He said it wasn't funny, or was it nice?
I mean, it wasn't funny for him to do that. He thought it was fun.
Nah, it wasn't.
Going to the store with your pajamas on.
I believe it depends on, at least for me, it depends on the place that they're going. I mean, the subject was just the store. Mm-hmm. Like, it's pretty vague. It depends on what store to me. Like, I could imagine, like, if I'm looking for like some new PJs or trying to match some PJs, I would go to like a PJ
wear your
shop,
existing PJs
to see what, to compare it.
All right. That I don't know anybody ever in that circumstance, ever. But
yeah, I'm probably.
You're reaching.
I'm just helping people out.
Yeah. I don't think you're helping anybody. I think you're making the situation worse. You know. But I don't know. I think I guess it's like probably like last minute stuff. Like you're at home and you absolutely need something right away. You don't have time to run and change, and then you gotta run out to the store. Or you could be in a situation to where maybe you didn't know you was going to the store.
We shouldn't be outside.
Yeah, I was thinking that why would you be in pajamas? Maybe maybe you're coming from a slumber party. You're going home, and I gotta stop by the Walmart to get something.
When was the last time you've been to a slumber party?
I think. Wait, hold up. A slumber party, like titled slumber party.
What you just said was a slumber party.
Yeah, probably when I was like 9.
Right.
So maybe you was coming back from a slumber party.
That's a long time to slumber.
Yeah, forget it.
Right. I don't mind 7-year-olds being in their pajamas. But I do mind. I'll say this. I don't care who listens. I do mind grown people in pajamas in Food Line, U-Crops, Martin's, or whatever, Kroger, Walmart, Piggly Wiggly, BJ's, wherever else. You do not have on pajamas when you come into those stores.
Well, I can understand somebody being in Walmart in pajamas because them lines be so long and you gotta wait. I'd be falling asleep standing up anyway. So I can understand somebody being in pajamas at Walmart.
I don't even like pajamas on airplanes. When you come to the airport in your pajamas, I don't like that either. Don't come anywhere. You do not walk outside if you're wearing pajamas. Pajamas are sleep clothes.
Maybe some people don't. Sometimes they may not use them as pajamas. Maybe they're just comfortable clothes that they put on, and they just wear them. So maybe they're not sleeping in those pajamas.
Unless you are homeless, you do not belong in pajamas outside.
And you sleep in a porta potty.
Yes. If you're homeless, you can sleep in a porta potty in your pajamas, and you can come to whatever store you want. And I'm cool with that.
Why are you coming to the store?
That is a good question.
Sorry. Sidebar.
Yeah. To me, I don't know.
I think some pajamas are cute. Like I'm not against seeing like an attractive woman, in a nice pair of pajamas in the store. That's like a bonus. That's a treat. It's like, hey, all right, I won. I came at the right time. This is awesome.
Yeah, but but would there be a woman that you'd want to pursue though?
No, who said I was going to pursue? I just like
to look.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a bonus.
Okay, well, I can respect that. I mean, I can see that. I can understand looking at an attractive woman in her pajamas.
It doesn't happen often.
Yeah, but you know what? But she would lose all points that she had for her beauty. She get like 1 million points for being beautiful, but then she'd lose like 7 million points for being in pajamas.
But you know what? Maybe that's how she got so beautiful.
Because she wore a lot of pajamas?
No, because the beauty sleep, you know what I'm saying? So she's dressed just to go right back to sleep, you know what I'm saying? She's ready. So she just wears pajamas. Man, that could be a pickup line. I don't know what it is yet, but it involves you wearing pajamas all day because you're so beautiful because you need beauty sleep. That's why you're in pajamas.
Well, I hope that line goes nowhere.
It'll probably work for a woman that I see in the store in pajamas.
Yes.
That's about it.
Working with bullies.
I don't know that I've had the experience of working with bullies. I've worked around bullies. I don't know what working with bullies is. Like that.
You don't know what it is?
What that word? Yeah, that word choice is.
Okay.
That word choice is weird.
Maybe your boss could be a bully.
So, okay.
I can see that.
I guess. So where is this topic like? Is it bully towards me, or just bully in general? Because having a boss where the boss is bullied towards me would be different from having a boss where they're bullied towards other people.
I mean, either way, it still fits.
Okay.
And I hope it's not like beat up bully. Like, you need to stay over there. It just starts beating you up.
Then I'll tell you to have me to report by Tuesday and start just wailing on somebody.
Hands you your check, then takes your check.
Or tells you to cash it, didn't take your money. No, I've never, not even. I had a situation in school, I guess, where I had to tutor a bully.
You had to tutor. What makes sense? Most bullies need tutoring anyway.
And it was my teacher's instruction because she recognized his bulliness.
Hold on. That's a mean teacher. First of all, I mean, like a teacher has no clue what's going on in the classroom.
I tried.
Was the bully? Did the bully pick on you?
No.
Oh, okay.
You kidding me? I was a cool kid.
Okay, all right.
No bullies pick on me. You better check my history.
You was probably the bully.
Not all the way. I just hung out with some of them, but she recognized he was bullyish, and so she told I didn't want to. He wasn't one of the people I was cool with. Mm-hmm. He didn't bully me, but we weren't.
You just ain't like him.
Yeah. And she was like, "You need to tutor him in math." And I was like, "No, I don't want to tutor him." She said, "Why not?" And I was like, "Cause he can hit with the book."
I think that's the last. If you have a bully, you don't tutor him in math. Like that's now he. I'm just thinking him counting lunch money. You know what I'm saying?
If I punch you one time at 8 a.m. and then I punch you twice at 2 p.m., how many times will I have punched you before the bell rings to go to the bus?
McFly.
Yeah, that was but it was cool. After that, we actually got cool.
And then y'all teamed up. It was like a bully team up kind of thing.
Nah, we didn't bully anybody together. He still was a bully.
Together, he just did it separate. You got Mondays, I got Wednesdays.
Yeah, that was my only experience working with a bully, and that was in school. That was in high school. After post high school, I don't really have any experience working with. But I had a manager who was like pretty mean, mm-hmm. but I can handle her mean talk. Like she used to like snap at her, like other people would cry when she'd snap at them.
Wow.
I used to like try to talk to her like, "Hey, you can't talk to people like this."
Matter of fact, I did have a manager like that. That you just kind of like the way you described, like just snapping at everybody. And always had a bad attitude.
Yeah,
just bad social skills. Period. And just picked on people who she knew wouldn't really talk back to them. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then that makes me want to ask you if she knew that a person would talk back, would she still talk to them that way?
She wouldn't reprimand them as well. She would be very respectful to the person that would talk back to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What it take? So would you classify a bully as being the same with everybody, or picking on the people that they know they can pick on?
But that's what bullies do. They pick on people they know they can pick on.
Okay.
I mean, a bully wouldn't pick on somebody that bullies him, because then he's not a bully.
Okay. So that's the definition of a bully.
I think
taking advantage of weaker people.
I didn't converse with Mr. Webster.
Okay.
So I mean, but yeah.
At first, I thought you were talking about my teacher because her name was Miss Webster. I was like, first of all, she's a woman. Don't worry about her mustache. But you talk about the dictionary. I got you. Okay.
But it makes sense.
Home improvement scams.
How do you scam a home improvement? Like, what do you?
I guess like when you, all right, let's do like a dramatization, like a knock on the door.
Nobody's home. We don't want any.
I just fixed your roof.
That ain't making sense. Nobody's home. We don't want any.
I just fixed your roof, sir. Only because you said he wasn't home, so I'm just like,
okay. Well, thank you. What did you do to it?
I put your roof on. I need some money.
Well, I didn't have a missing roof.
Because I put it on, sir.
What did you put on? Before you put it on,
I put on your roof. Now open the door and give me some money.
Click clack. Like that is my next response.
I don't know what that is. What's a click clack?
That is a gun cock.
It didn't sound like a gun clock, so this is what a gun sounds like. Now open your door before I come in. Before you need somebody coming to fix your door, sir. Home improvement scams. I don't know. I guess it's when somebody promises something and then they don't do what they promised and they take your money. That's a scam.
What if somebody came and said they wanted to remodel your bathroom and they put a porta john in it?
Oh, so now it's a porta john. Porta potty earlier. Never heard of a porta john.
Well, they gave us porta john, so we're using porta john, I guess.
That'd be horrible.
I think that would be a funny. That'd be. I would do that. I would do. Matter of fact, we should add that to like some home improvement show. We just go around installing porta johns in people's bathrooms.
Or what about we donate porta johns to overprivileged families?
Okay, we should sit it outside. Just just have it in the driveway.
They would sit it like right in the door, so when they walk out, when they open their front door, they'll be looking inside the porta potty.
That's disgusting. we would sell used porta potties.
That'd be a home improvement scam.
Yeah, we wouldn't even clean it up.
Well, we're gonna have to clean it up. Oh, that's about like. I thought that was part of the package. You buy the porta potty, we'll come and clean it up after each use.
Wouldn't a porta john be like a homeless person's home improvement? Like, because they already live outside, and they're like peeing in like dirt and bushes and trees.
But first of all, that's kind of harsh and mean to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. To say that homeless people live outside is mean and harsh. Like, where else do they live?
Well, their potty's already ported. So I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not like they.
Well, they don't have that's not a portable potty for homeless people. That is like a permanent.
I'm not talking about homeless people, but it's me.
How is talking about homeless people mean when talking about the stuff that they have to go through? This is being mean.
How is it mean when talking about the stuff that they have to go through, the struggles that they go through every day? Why is that mean?
I'm just saying, where did the name John come from? Where did maybe Porter John came from a dude named John who was walking around peeing everywhere, and that was called a Porter John.
Well, there was two Johns. Like one Stinky John just stayed on the corner, and then Porter John wandered around. So which one you talking about, Porter John or Stationary John? Anyway, off the Johns. Yeah, but I don't know. Of course, they got the name. This in the Porta Potty section. So we talking about home improvement scams.
Scams,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we got a little off topic, but
It's all good.
But still, the point where we got that from was the point that porta potty would be a home improvement for a homeless person. That's what I said.
I was almost with you until you said the homeless person. Like if you said home improvement, that would have been a scam.
Okay.
Yeah. But if they have a door-to-door porta potty salesman,
that would be hilarious.
next stop.
Why do we hurt so badly when we lose a pet?
Because the pet's just like family.
Well, you ever had that uncle or aunt you didn't like?
Keyword didn't like.
Yeah, no, I mean,
well, you didn't feed the aunt and uncle every day.
It depends on the aunt and uncle.
So true.
No, but I feel you on that. Pets are like family, so when they die, you feel sad. I guess. Yeah. I guess that that only makes sense.
Yeah, it's something living that you cared for. You cared for it, and then you had feelings for it. You was attached to it. It was attached to you. It cared for you.
I'm not a pet person personally. I don't want dogs, cats. I don't even think I want little fishies. I want turtles.
Little fish.
Huh?
Little fish.
Little fishies.
Well, okay. If you're talking about the snacks, well, okay, but
there's no snack called fishy.
Well, there's nothing called fishies.
There's a lot of things called fishies, but they're not snacks.
Isn't fish plural already?
They're not something you want to. Fish.
It's plural for fish.
Well, no, fishes is a word. Fishes.
You said fishies.
I did say fishies.
Yeah, I said fish.
But I'm just.
I got you.
Trying to give you some education, brother.
Oh well, maybe I'm wrong, Mr. Webster. So fishes is actually plural for fish?
No, that's not what I said. I just said fishes is a term. Fish is the plural for fish, but when you're describing different species,
it's fishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you can say persons when you're describing like a community of people.
Yeah, there's more than one person. You say persons. I don't know what you're saying.
No, the plural of person is people.
So you're stupid.
That's how you argue when you're in the fourth
when you
grade.
realize that you're wrong. Either that or you just shoot the person. Being wrong is the leading cause of death to a lot of people. Or being right is the leading cause of death.
Yes.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. You mean being right, sir?
Yeah, man. But I'm not a fan of pets. Is what I was getting towards.
I'm not a fan of petses either. Petses.
Well, I'm not a fan of me having pets. Okay. I'm okay with other people having their own pets because that's what they like, and all that. So I can't. I don't know. I can't extend that kind of love and care for an animal. At least right now, I don't think I can.
You just can see it. I think you can. Well, all right. I don't know what you can do, but
in the future, maybe. I don't know.
You may have children, and your children are going to have a pet, maybe, and then you end up getting a pet, and you're going to end up taking care of the pet.
If you ask me right now, then I'm going to say my children will never have a pet.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to do it.
If you ask some people to say my pet will never have children.
And then they come out with 18 pups. Like
yes.
You have a dog with 18 pups.
Well, I was thinking
a
like
cat with 37.
Dog would never have real life children. That's the angle.
Okay.
That was flipping what you said, but
I follow.
Gotcha, yeah.
But I talk to my fiance all the time, and she wants a little dog. She wants a Yorkshire Terrier.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah, we're not having no pets because it ain't going to happen.
Yeah. I talk to your fiance all the time, and we're going to get this Shire. I'm teasing. That's so mean.
That's not mean. It's just untrue. Well, that's fine. When I saw the message you sent to her on Facebook, I almost called you. But then I thought about it.
Don't address me first, though.
And I just had to check her, right?
But, yeah, the pet, have you ever owned a pet at all?
Yes.
What did you own?
A dog.
Okay, did it pass?
2 dogs.
Did it pass?
No. My uncle stole one of them. It's not a joke. He stole it and sold it.
I thought his name was laughing because it was funny, regardless if it was.
He stole it and sold it, and the other one ran away.
You blame him?
Yeah, I mean,
like, hold up. I was saying, Uncle coming and ran away. Did you cry when your dog was sold?
I cried for the one that my uncle stole.
You didn't cry for the one that ran away?
No.
All right.
That was a stupid dog.
All right.
He probably didn't even try to run away. That dog probably would have ran a block and couldn't find his way back home. Like that was a stupid dog. It made no sense for how dumb that dog was. Like, but I was sad when my uncle took the good dog away.
Mm-hmm. You took the wrong one or the right one, yeah. Or yeah, but it's always sad, man. When I guess only thing I had was a fish. I had a pet. Well, I had fish.
One fishy.
I had fish.
Oh, you had fishies.
I had more than one fish.
Okay.
Yeah. So and they died because I fed them too much, and then I was sad when they died.
You know what's crazy? Like fish don't get fat when you overfeed them.
They just die.
Yes. But that would have been a sign. If it gained like some weight, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm overfeeding it. But that don't happen to fishies.
It's not like people.
Yeah, because people get real fat before they die.
Like, what if that happened to people? If there were no big people at all. There was no such thing as obesity. He just ate too much and died. That'd be. It'll change Thanksgiving dynamic for
I told him not to get no extra pudding.
you'd be like, ooh, I think I ate.
Are we connected through various lifetimes?
I cannot compute.
Yeah, that question is weird. Does that mean like is this like a reincarnation question? Like, did I have a past lifetime?
And then we was friends in the past life, and so that's why we're friends in this life?
You know what? I didn't even think about it like that. I meant, am I connected to my... I thought it meant like to self. Are we connected through various lifetimes? Like, am I connected to my past life and then the life before that? So, like, have I learned something from my life before what I'm living now? I thought that's what it meant, but okay. I guess it makes more sense of like, are you and I connected in a different life? I don't know. That question is weird.
I think I don't know because I've only experienced this life that I know of.
That's redundant, by the way, but okay.
So, I don't. I mean, but I don't know if that would be cool. I guess I don't know. I mean, if that was true, I would hope that we would be able to have some kind of cognitive memory or something like that.
I'd like to think, and maybe this is
that redundant cognitive memory?
No.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say that that's redundant just because I believe in deja vu, because deja vu exists. And
you believe in deja vu?
Yes. Deja vu is not a cognitive memory. It's a memory of something that's not it's not cognitive. You can't identify or pinpoint where you had that memory from, but you go through an experience that you feel like you've had before.
Not necessarily that you've had it before.
Right, a feeling that you've had.
Yeah. All right. That's what deja. Well, all right.
That is what deja vu is. That's what makes it not a
scientific
memory
thing. That's yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
but the myth behind deja vu is that it's actually an experience that you experienced before, something you've seen before.
That is a myth.
Yeah, the myth of deja vu. Yeah, gotcha.
Yes. I don't. My narcissism says that I think the way I think, and I know what I know because of this current existence, and it's totally removed from any possible previous. I don't want to feel like my brain was already made to think some things and already made with some memories before I got here. I like to think that all the memories and knowledge that I have came from this current lifetime.
You said your what would say that?
What?
You said your cognitive would say that I am. This is
My cognitive. I didn't use the word.
I was asking, what did you say? Like, what was the word?
Current.
I don't know, because I had a punchline for it, but it's gone now. Because you kept talking. I was going to say, and as Popeye would say, I am what I am. But it's gone now, so.
Did Popeye say that?
Yeah.
He said, I am what I am?
I am what I am.
Didn't God say that?
Well, he said,
I am who I am. Or that I am.
Like, God is confused. I am who. I don't know what God you serve, but he's a little confused. I am who I am because I said who I be. I am what I am. Yeah.
Now, I don't know a word you thought you heard me say, but
That's all good.
Okay. Yeah. And in the next lifetime, I hope the next lifetime Jaye doesn't remember this lifetime Jaye. I want him to have brand new, fresh, learn for himself.
Nah, I hope the future Corey learns a whole lot from this Corey and does better.
Hold on. A future Corey and a different Corey is two different things. I didn't say.
How was it a future? What?
A future.
I didn't say a future Corey is difficult. I said my future Corey.
I said different. A future Corey would be you.
That's me in another lifetime, the next lifetime.
No, that's not a future. That's
okay. Well, it is. Then how is it me then? It's a future me.
Nah, future you means you being you.
But it's me being me in the next lifetime.
Nah, that's a whole different Corey. That's my point. Of
that's
not
me.
having the same person.
That's
in
just
different
somebody else.
Lifetimes.
That's not me.
All right.
If it's different me, it's not me. But if it's me, then it's the future me. Me in the future.
Nah, I'm saying some of the decisions I made in my lifetime, in this lifetime, I made randomly.
Okay.
So, but they weren't like super calculated. So the next lifetime, Jaye, which is different from me, he might make a whole different decision. I don't want him to remember any decisions
he can't
that I
make because
made.
he ain't gonna have the same circumstances.
You don't know what he would have.
He's not. I mean, that doesn't make sense because time has progressed. Like me back in the day, like the lifetime before me, like I didn't have a podcast. I guarantee I didn't.
You don't know that.
I know I did it because there was no such thing as podcasts.
Do you
like,
know when your last lifetime was?
But whenever it was, I bet you it didn't have a podcast.
They could have.
Unless it was like an actual, like we just sitting in the pod. A pod bean tree or something like that.
That was a stupid callback.
It wasn't a callback. Oh, 2 peas in the pod. Well, you know what? You're stupid.
Discussion topic: Confederate flag.
The thing about the Confederate flag, I mean, how can I'm trying to come up with the right. Fuck the Confederate flag.
All right.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that, but I got you.
I mean, it's been such a controversy in recent situations.
It's like trying to be philosophical about it, but I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't. This one's difficult for me. This is a touchy one because I know everybody doesn't feel the same, and I know we got some listeners who's gonna feel differently from.
I mean, but the thing about it, when it comes to that, they listen for our point of view.
Okay.
So I mean, your point of view is your point of view. That's what they ask. What is our point of view on this? They had their point of view, and if they think differently, we don't agree with them. I'll still be their friend, whatever. But my point of view is maybe different from what everybody else is thinking about the Confederate flag.
All right, so here we go. Like, I feel so. I don't want to I don't want to go into it because I feel like I'm vulnerable. I feel vulnerable right now.
Okay.
And vulnerable, like vulnerable to a point where it's like I feel like I'm naked, and then I'm not sexy naked. Like I don't mind being naked because I feel like I'm sexy naked. So, but I feel like now I'm not sexy and I'm naked.
Okay, now I feel vulnerable. And I have on all my clothes, but I still feel uncomfortable right now.
I think the Confederate flag represents a negative symbol. I don't think it should be paraded and displayed in any prestigious position anywhere ever.
Okay.
I'm okay with people having it on their homes.
But that's the way ever.
I said prestigious way. Like
It is a home. They have a lot of prestige in that.
Here's
the back of their trucks and everything. If you have a flag, it should be prestigious in wherever you put it.
I don't mind it on vehicles, on houses. Those are private things. I mind it on government grounds.
Okay, that's understandable.
But
like if the grounds is owned by the Confederates,
owned by who?
That's the Confederates, but
right,
the Sons of Confederacy.
Like they don't exist.
The Sons of Confederacy.
What if the grounds are owned by the Sons of Confederacy?
Yeah.
The Sons of then okay. I don't even understand what you mean. Like if the Sons of Confederacy owned like a church ground?
Like if the Sons of Confederacy owned Virginia.
They don't. Wait. Hang on.
But I got your point though. Yeah.
They probably do it in the background.
Remember, we are not even a state, we're a commonwealth.
Yes.
So, but go ahead, I got you.
But we also don't have it floating on Virginia's Capitol Hill grounds.
I can't recall, but I don't know.
It's not.
Okay. It shouldn't.
Right. But see, the thing
Strong
about
point of view.
Let's take it. Yeah, let's take it to another. Like even in Richmond, Virginia, we have a street that have monuments of war generals
for the Confederate side.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense because this is their home.
Yeah, Richmond was the capital of the Confederacy.
Still is the capital of the Confederacy. They never lost that title.
Right.
They lost and still kept the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is when it comes to, we're just talking about the flag. The topic is just the flag. So let's stay there for a second. I don't think. I think when the North won, when the Union won, we all became America. So there should be one flag representing America in all the states. That should be it. But
each state has a flag.
And the states can have the flag as long as they don't represent stuff that they lost on.
Okay.
That's how that works. That's how I'm working it. If
like he's sashaying across the stage. That's how I'm working it. Here he's rocking the Confederate dress of liberty.
Yeah.
I kind of feel kind of different. Well, no, but I say not different, but in a way, a lot of people, of course, they say I don't want to sound disingenuous when I say it, but the Confederate flag does have a lot of history to it. They say it's a flag of heritage. They can give us valid points. You can give me valid points on how you view it. But the thing is, it's never displayed in that manner. You say this is the meaning for it. We have a whole different meaning for it. And the only time we've seen that flag is when it's being represented by the negative meaning that we know it by. I think that's why we have an issue with it, because whenever it's waved, whenever it's held high, it's as opposition to quote unquote freedom, to equality. It's as that opposition. And that's the only viewpoint that I see it as. I've never seen it held up on the side of equality. I've never seen it held up on the side for equal rights, fair trials, or anything like that.
There is no side of equality.
There is no side of equality?
Of that for that flag.
Okay, but it's
that flag cannot represent a side of equality.
It can represent the side of equality because you give it meaning. The people give it meaning. Is this a symbol? Is this a symbol? Is this a flag? If I just saw the flag, and this is what I mean by it. If you no, I don't have to clean it. But if you went somewhere you never been before, right? And then if there was a building with a flag on top of a circle, right? You don't know what that circle means.
Okay.
So do you go in a building or do you not go in a building?
Well, you go in the building.
Let's say you go in a building, and when you get in there, you see some people coming after you with chainsaws. You run out the building. You see another building with a circle on it. You go in that building. You see people coming after you with chainsaws. You go in another building with a square. People shelter you. So now in your mind, whenever you see that symbol with a circle, you envision people coming at you with chainsaws.
Mm-hmm.
And then years later, you say, you know what? Let's get rid of these circles, flags. And they say, whoa, hold on. This is a heritage flag right here. This represents peace and brotherhood and hard work. No, this represents every time I came in, you tried to kill me with a chainsaw. That's the representation that you set for this flag. I don't know what it means to you all, but what it's been projected was something that tried to do me harm. And that's how the Confederate flag is being viewed as. That's the only side that has been projected. That's never been projected as something peaceful.
All right, so here's my thing. I think, or not my only thing, but here's something else. When it comes to heritage, I understand having a pride for your people and for heritage. But my thing is, if
heritage was racist.
Right. If your heritage is wrong, and you're proud of that, then to me that also speaks language that also speaks about your character. How are you now? I'm not necessarily saying you should be completely ashamed of your heritage.
You shouldn't.
But at the same time,
well, I mean, I didn't say shouldn't. That was kind of a fast word that came out. But
I wouldn't immediately say shouldn't either.
You shouldn't. But
nah,
don't be ashamed. I got you.
But I don't think those people are people that anyone should be so proud of that you'd want to represent them that way. They fought for slavery.
All right, and this is the thing that I feel causes issue with. And I don't have bullet points or a whole bunch of research done on the Confederate flag, the rebel flag, whatever. But here's the issue that I have with it. If you say that the flag represents a certain heritage, say that, all right? But don't deny that it also represents something else. Because that's the problem that it has. It doesn't represent slavery. It represents this. It represents that. No, that may be included with it, but a big portion of that is this negative stuff that we're talking about. But that's always denied. I'm
gonna say I don't care if you say that you represent it or you like it or you appreciate it and you think it deserves public display for. There's no you don't separate it. You can't tell me that I can't be okay with you saying it's for heritage and it's for and you know what it represents. I don't care even if you do understand that it represents a hate for a community, but it's also for heritage. I'll go so far as saying I am mad at you, and I don't like it. Which is, honestly, I probably have some friends on Facebook who probably have it in the rooms and probably will fly out of the house. I don't know. I don't know all my friends on Facebook. But if you listen to this podcast, and if you're a person who thinks it's okay for you to have a Confederate flag proudly hanging in your doorway of your home or on your truck or car, I don't like it. I'll go ahead and say that, and whatever that means to you, continue to listen to the podcast.
Who still wants to listen?
But I'm not a fan. Could we still be cool? Yeah. This episode was it got weird. It got I don't know if weird's the right word, but it got interesting at the end.
I got a little lightheaded.
It got interesting. Thank you for all the topics you guys suggest.
Keep sending those suggestive topics for those speed topics. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and then at the end, I'm sure you heard the
discussion topic. Getting some discussion topic. This is something that you wanted to talk about. You're gonna get our intimate points of views on an issue or something that you want us to speak on. So send that as well.
I'm gonna re-emphasize that the discussion topic at the end. You guys, like, it might not always be 100% like humorous or funny,
but it's gonna be at the end.
And you're getting our intimate. How did you put it? Intimate
points of views.
You're getting real responses, heartfelt. So if you got some, whether it's important or whether it's funny, it can be a goofy topic if you think it should make a discussion portion of an episode. But just make sure you send in any suggestion. We appreciate it.
And just specify if you want it to be a discussion or a speed topic.
Closing out the show. You ready to close? You ready to say goodbye? I don't know.
Also, don't forget, if you have an interesting news story that you want us to talk about, send that as well.
Oh, yeah. Right. So something crazy on the news or any topic you want to have like a discussion topic for. Right?
I've been doing the short version. He was doing the expounded version. I just said, he's like, oh, yeah, right.
And then I say the same thing.
I'd be like, peace. He'd be like, so we're going to go now.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Jaya Toller.
And we thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast. That person you heard before was Jaya Toller, and this is the other person, Corey Marshall.
This is the podcast where your topics go on the pad.
And we talk about them off the pad.
Go.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast with Jaya Toller and Corey Marshall. Be sure to find us online at offthepadpodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at offthepad. You can also be a part of our Facebook page. Once again, thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast. And remember, it's better to spend time with Off the Pad Podcast than to spend time in a Porta John.